as entrepreneurs and they've started a company maybe 10, 20, sometimes 30 years ago, and they put their blood, sweat, and tears in building the company. It's provided them and their family an income and a great livelihood. And they're at a pivot point where they have to decide when is the right time to sell their company. And that can create a lot of angst and anxiety. Should I do it now, 5 years from now? And then in addition to that, how to exit successfully and what the process looks like. There's a lot of stress around that, a lot of fear, making a bad decision and underselling it for less than it's worth, or once they sell it, losing their identity. Who am I? What's this all about? And they're so tied to their company. When they sell the company, they feel like they're giving up their baby, and they're actually, like losing their life. So it can be very emotional in addition to financial. And oftentimes they don't know when to sell. And sometimes their confidence of being an entrepreneur and a can-do attitude, I can always fix my problems. I've always worked out in the past. That same attitude can serve them poorly when it comes time to sell, because they over-optimistic that they're going to live forever and that they're going to keep going. And one day they're not. One day they're going to have a stroke. One day they're going to have a heart attack. One day something's going to happen. So they have to proactively decide to sell. And that pain they feel of missing all those games that their kids had in school, and not being there for sporting events, traveling across the country, maybe strained relationships with their spouse, due to their demands of their work and their business they've built. And those kind of pains are very real for them. One of the fears is the fear of not having enough money when they sell their company. No more cash flow coming in the door. They've got to live the rest of their lives on that. They've got to provide for their kids, maybe their grandkids. Maybe they want to have a legacy, donate favorite charities. Their fear is not enough money. Another fear is losing their identity. They are so tied in with their company, they're identified by their business for 10, 20, 30 years. All of a sudden, it's not their business anymore, and that's their identity. They feel like they're losing a child, losing themselves. And all of a sudden, this company that everyone associates you with and everyone in town knows you by, all of a sudden, it's not your company anymore. And that's a terrifying feeling. And one of the fears is how to sell it. How do I know when the right time is to sell it? Who should sell it for me? When should I sell it? They can hear all kinds of hearsay from friends, but they don't know what's best for them, and are very afraid of making a bad decision. It's sort of like having open heart surgery. You only have one bite at the apple. The surgeon better get the job done right. Same thing when you sell your company. You only have one chance to sell it.
Bye.